hell no. Guys, I am not gonna talk about it anymore. Oh my god, hey. I haven't seen you since the last video, but we're here now. I said I was gonna make a movie review. Today we're gonna be talking about The Exorcist Believer. Guys, I was so excited for this movie to come out. I forgot to address my outfit. Anyways, today I'm Tiffany Valentine. I don't have the wig, but didn't do the makeup either because I couldn't do that. Anyways, it's Halloween, guys. I'm gonna be dressed up like for every video, hopefully. Most likely I'm going to, no matter what, okay? I am going to be dressed up in a different outfit for the videos that I'm gonna make this October. I don't know what I'm gonna make, but be excited, okay? Because I'm excited. It's October! Anyways, Halloween is coming out and you guys are not ready to see my Halloween costume because I put so much work and effort in that, and also I am dressing up with my best friend. Okay, I said it this time. So let's get started. First, we are introduced to Victor and his pregnant wife. They are in Haiti taking photos while the wife is on her own. A group of ladies perform a type of blessing of protection on her baby. The couple is reunited and she tells Victor she's tired and goes back to the hotel to rest. Victor continues to take photo until an earthquake hits and he rushes to the tumbling building to rescue his wife, but is unfortunately too late. He finds her stuck and hurt. After seeking help, the people tell him they cannot save both and he must choose between his wife or the baby. 13 years passed and we see Victor and his daughter Angela. Angela is going through photos of her mother and bits of clothing. Victor drops her off after school and is here we see another girl, Catherine, and her parents. Angela's father takes the scarf that belonged to his wife from Angela, and he tells her not to stay out too late since she and Catherine are going to hang out after school. So they make their way to the forest outside of school. Time passes and Victor starts to get worried, so he makes his way to Catherine's parents' house to ask if she is there. The mother's response is that she didn't even know they were friends. 3 days pass until Angela and Catherine are finally found in a barn. They are both very confused and are in rough shape. Angela tells her dad she's only been gone for a couple hours. Obviously, since there are some details missing from their disappearance, the doctors run a couple tests to get some answers. But of course, everything comes out normal. They are cared for by the nurses, and one of them being Angela's neighbor, Paula. They both return home, but definitely not alone. Something is very wrong, and the girls both are not themselves. They have completely lost their minds. Victor decides to send Angela back to the hospital for help, and Catherine's parents try to care for her at home. While Paula is checking on Angela late at night, Angela says, "Sister Mary Xavier." The next day, Paula visits Victor, convinced Angela is being possessed by a demon because she knows of her past of almost becoming a nun and getting pregnant. Paula hands Victor a book written by Chris's, Reagan's mother. After reading and watching interviews, Victor pays her a visit. He talks about his situation and his lack of belief. Chris talks about her daughter and her experience and explains that after publishing the book she wrote, Reagan left out of anger and she hasn't seen her since. During all of this, Paula seeks help from a priest, and Chris goes to see the girls. After meeting Angela, Chris senses that she knows who I am. The demon knows. This confirms that Pazuzu is in fact the demon we are dealing with, the same one that possessed Reagan in the first movie. She goes to see Catherine, and I guess she really had no interest in her because Catherine grabs a crucifix and stabs both Chris's eyes. Yeah. They try to convince the Catholic Church to grant the exorcism, but of course they deny. So the parents decide to try on their own, and they try convincing the Catholic Church to grant an exorcism, but of course they deny. So the parents decide to try on their own. They help from the nurse. What the fuck? So the parents decide to try on their own. They have help from the nurse Paula, another woman who has the same beliefs as the ladies who blessed Angela in her mother's belly at the beginning of the movie.
During the home exorcism, the demon speaks to the girls, telling the parents they must choose. Only one girl will survive. They don't choose, and they continue to try. Although Catherine's parents are religious, Victor is having a hard time. He's not sure what to do or how to help. Things get real intense. Angela tells her dad he chose his wife, and that he never wanted her, but she lived instead. And Victor is beginning to believe, but Catherine's father cannot handle it anymore. He yells at the demon he chooses Catherine. But of course, the demon tricks them and takes Catherine, and we see her get dragged down to hell. Angela lives and is no longer possessed. In the last scene, we see Chris and her daughter reunite, both original actors from the first movie. But it's kind of messed up because she can't even see her. But that's the movie.
Megan's actual mom, you know what I mean, from the movie, the original movie, you know, that played the mom, is in this movie as well. But she doesn't play as an important part as the trailers made it look like she was. You know, like, it made it look like she was there for the whole movie and she was the one that saved the day all. But in reality, she got stabbed in her eyes by meeting the first child. Yeah, so she's out of the movie. And it was cool, though, that they did have the original Reagan actor in there, too. They meet at the end, and it's pretty cool, actually. But what's so sad is that she was, like, complaining that her daughter was missing, and all she wants to do is see her, and now she can't see anything, but they meet again at the end of the movie. It's cool, but it's kind of just, like, I'm a real judger, and I kind of see that as, like, trying to get these people to come and watch your movie, and, you know, like, they're in there, like, they're gonna be in there. They weren't in there, like, at all, and they didn't play a part in it either. Like, they didn't have to be there. I don't know. It just kind of feels like they threw that in there. But it was cool seeing them, not gonna lie. Okay, Angela survives, and Catherine, we see her go to hell. Like, she goes to hell. And that's the end of the fucking movie. Why didn't it go more in depth than that? Okay, like, just okay, she goes to hell. Anyways, happy ending. Why did we just, like, forget about this? Like, this was, like, this is what we wanted to extend. I wanted to see more of this. She's in hell now. I wanted to see her parents, like go through it. Her parents were Christians, and the husband, he didn't believe at all. And so it's so fucked up that their daughter went to hell and we did not get any more information on them. Like, I wanted to see them and what they did after and how they dealt with it, and, like, because they know she's in hell. But no, we didn't get any of that. Honestly, the movie wasn't all that great, okay? I liked it because it's in my alley. I like the genre, and The Exorcist is my favorite movie of all time. Like, The Exorcist 3 is my favorite, but I just like the whole, I like all of them, besides number 2. I've never really seen it, because who's watched number 2? Anyways, yes, I love this trilogy, now quillogy, I don't know how many, whatever. So I like the movie, but it just could have been so much more. This was such a short story. What is it called when the celebrity, like, cameos? Like, I don't care that they were in there. They didn't have to be in there. I wanted the story. I wanted it all. The Exorcist 3 is my favorite of all time, okay? My favorite movie ever. Nothing can compare. But it was nothing like that. Not even close. And, The Exorcist, the first one too, is so great, and it has so much, and it had, like, a theme too. I don't get... Okay, you know what? Actually, yes. The Exorcist, the first one, was actually, not, like, considered horror to, like, the directors and stuff like that. It was actually a question of, like, belief. you know, like, you know, just religion, like, it was just like, is it real, is it not, whatever, it's, that's, you know, the mother didn't believe, and so that happened to her daughter, and then now I bet you she believes, and then in the Exorcist Believer, the father didn't believe, and then that happened to his daughter, and, now I bet you he believes. Okay, so it has that, comparison to it, but it wasn't done as great. It wasn't done the same. And not that I wanted the same exact story, but something was missing. Something was missing. I liked the effects and the visuals. I thought the way they did it was really cool, and I enjoyed watching it and looking at it, but the story is really weak, and it's missing a lot of things. So, yeah. Overall, I would probably give it like a solid 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Yeah. Yeah. That's it, okay? I'm done. Till then, bye guys.